Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. You're watching my fall card series for 2022. I'll be creating a slimline card with these two Pure Innocence stamps from My Favorite Things. I'll be using Love You to the Core, which is a set from last year or a few years ago. They don't keep these ones in stock super long because they release one every month, which is crazy, so they retire pretty quickly. But then they released this one this year. It is Apple of My Eye, and they have similar sentiments, but the girl is eating apples and then the girl is picking apples. So I went ahead and picked up the new one, and I wanted to go ahead and create a card with both of these in here. Yes, I had this card in my head, and I'm excited how it turns out. So stay tuned. I was so excited that I could combine these. I really love the image of the girl sitting on the bench eating her apples and the barrel of apples. My kids love apples, and I just think these images are so cute, and especially good for fall and even throughout the whole year. Great for teacher cards, just general encouragement cards, birthday cards. Great for any season that you want to add a sentiment to, for sure. So I'm just going ahead and stamping these out in Memento Tuxedo black ink, and then coming back in with the Simon Says Stamp clear embossing ink so that I can emboss this. I made sure that I wiped off my stamps in between the black and the clear, just to help with transfer of ink. And then I'm using the Ranger clear embossing ink, and then I will go ahead and heat set that. And while I was making this card, I realized I am running low on clear embossing powder, and that is my go-to embossing powder for the most part. So I went ahead and picked up some more because I do not want to run out of clear embossing powder. So now I'm going to put the stamping platform off to the side, get my heat tool ready, and emboss these images so that when I am coloring in, it helps with the coloring, because I'm going to be using my Distress ink cubes, the minis, to do some watercoloring, and it also just really gives you that finished look. And I love the shine and raised effect that the embossing powder brings to the project. Just adds another element and finishes it off. Alrighty, so as I said, I was going to color these images in with the Distress ink minis, so I'm just using a bunch of different colors. I will have the supplies that I can link to down below in the description box for you if you are curious about more of the details of the colors and supplies that I use. You can find those down in the description box, but I'm just going to get to the coloring, and this is super sped up for you. I think this card took me about an hour to do off and on, so I don't know if you wanted to be here for an hour. So I'm just doing basic watercoloring, and I'm using the Tim Holtz Fine Detailer water brush, so there's already water in the brush, and that is how I am doing it. I do bring out the Distress sprayer every once in a while, but I honestly don't need it because there's already water in the water brush. So I went with a combination of blues and the reds, of course, and gray for her dress or skirt. And then I bring in a few more colors, but I wanted to keep it pretty simple. So this is the second to last fall card in my fall card series. I have one more. I just need to finish it and then get it ready for you. And I have some Christmas videos already filmed, and I'm so excited to be able to dive into all things Christmas and create Christmas cards for you. I have a few Christmas orders too that I need to create for, so I will be sharing those Christmas cards with you as well as we dive into Christmas in the craft room and in my home. I'm starting to decorate for Christmas as well. We just put up our Christmas tree. We need to get a few more lights for it because our Christmas lights were not lighting up. when we put them on this year, so we need to replace that to get that cozy Christmas light vibe going. But yeah, I'm excited to dive into all things Christmas, so stick with me as I post these last 2 fall cards and then keep coming back for Christmas inspiration. So as you can see, I have done all the coloring, and then I'm just using those sticker pieces from some leftover stickers that my kids were using, and these are just like the pieces on the back that are left after you've taken the sticker off, and it's really holographic and shiny and sparkly. I just loved it so much. When I was going to throw it away, I just couldn't, so I put it on my craft desk, and I was like, I need to use this in some cards. So if you have been watching my fall card series, I did this, and I used this on a Thanksgiving card from Newton's Nook that I used. I did it on that, so you can check out that card as well and just see how this, using something that's not your typical craft supply, can make a project pop. So when I was making this card, I kind of had this idea that I wanted there to be some separation between this, like a film strip or something, like borders around this. And so this is a super sparkly film strip border piece. So the girl is picking her apples first, and then she is sitting down to eat them. That's what I was kind of going for. Even though they're like 2 different images, like she's at the orchard with her rubber boots picking her apples, and now she's at home in different comfy shoes. And yes, so I was just cutting off some of the extra sticker pieces off the sides, making sure that none were sticking off, and then I'm using these sentiments from the stamp sets. They, like I said, they do have similar stamp sets. So I'm stamping this out, and I'll always pick you, and then I'll love you to the core. So I used the Simon Hurley mounting stamp block for that, and then I'm just using the white gel pen to add some highlights, some dots on her outfit, and that's pretty much going to finish up the card. I just wanted to go ahead and read these sentiments to you. So it's love you to the core, I pick you, you're the apple of my eye, and I love you to the core. I'll always pick you, thanks a bushel. So that's going to finish up today's card. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel for one more fall card coming your way this year, and my Christmas card series very soon. Bye for now.